Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to be working on a kitchen towel for my kitchen. When I saw this transfer, I fell in love with it. It is called the Bake It, They Will Come transfer. And it's a 2-piece transfer. Of course, this one has a cake on it. It says Bake It and They Will Come, which is really cute. And I will be doing something with this a little later on. But the one we're focusing on today is this one. I just love it. It has like dishes piled up on top of each other. And it says, I love hugs, I love kisses, but what I really like is help with the dishes. I just fell in love with this immediately, and I thought, I have to have this in my kitchen. And you can use any kind of kitchen towel you want. You can use a tea towel. What I'm using right now, this is I believe it's called a flour sack towel. So that's what I'll be using today to ink on, and we're going to be using our couture ink. So even though this is fabric, I'm going to go ahead and fuzz up my transfer just so that it's easier to remove. And if you love this transfer, you can get it yourself too. You just have to go to my website. There will be links in the description below. And it's one of our new transfers from the release in February. I just love it. Okay. Excuse me. Now I'm just going to, I've already folded the towel in thirds, and then I folded it in half so that it would be exactly where I need it. Right there. Perfect. I'm going to put it down. Now, because this is ink and the ink will absorb through the entire thing, we do have to use an inking mat. Now we offer 2 inking mats. We have one that's a square, that's a 10 by 10, and that is perfect for our pillowcases that we offer. But we also have an 11 by 23, and it looks like this. It is huge. And really, this was made for our lumbar pillows. It's a perfect size for it. But what I like to do is I cut mine up, the 11 by 23, to the size that I need for different projects. So I have one 11 by 23 that I cut up, and I cut it up for the different projects that I have done. So all you do is you place it underneath, and the mat is just slightly tacky, and it's to help keep your fabric in place, whatever fabric you happen to be inking on. Okay, so just want to make sure that I have a little corner left up. Now, my advice for when you ink is use very little, because it will seep. Obviously, the fabric is porous. It will seep in the fabric, and you want to make sure to keep those straight, sharp lines. And in order to do that, less ink is better. Okay, so I've decided to use this beautiful green. I'm just absolutely in love with it. I believe it's called Meadow. And I'm just giving it one quick stir, making sure to scrapey all the way around. Now I'm just going to take my angle squeegee, which those of you that have been watching know it's my favorite. We do offer other sizes, and you are welcome to look at those as well. So since I have a lot of ink, I'm going to go ahead and start in the middle and just kind of goes down. Trust me, it takes very little ink. Now, some of our inks do stain our transfers, but not to worry. It does not harm your transfer in any way. You just, wash it as you would normally wash a transfer. Clean it up. And then even if it stains it, it still works just the same. Now, our ink is permanent, but you do need to heat set it. And to heat set it, all you do is use an iron. If you have an easy press, you may use that as well, which is what I'll be doing to set this. Now, if you guys want to see a video of me heat setting, you know, one of the projects that I create, just leave me a comment down below and I'll be happy to do that for you. Okay, there we go. Now, when you heat set it, make sure to remove your inking mat because it will melt the mat. So you want to make sure to do that. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to remove the excess, put it back into the container. I'm going to close this up so that I don't get ink all over myself. That's one of the things you want to make sure, like, do you see that? I'm so glad I looked at my fingers. I have ink on them. I need to clean that off before I touch my project or anywhere I touch. And I'm just getting, I have a spray bottle with some water. I'm going to spray some water on this napkin and I'm just going to wipe the ink off. See, and it comes right off, super easy. But yeah, that's one thing. With our Chalkology paste, they remove with water off whatever surface you're working on, but with our ink, you do have to be more careful. Okay, all hands are clean. All right, now I'm just going to lift. Remember, I start at a corner, but I go back to the center, and then I'm just going to pull. Oh, that is so, so cute. Look at that. It came out so good. I'm going to put my transfer in water so that it can start the process of getting cleaned. Look at that. I love hugs. I love kisses. But what I really like is help with the dishes. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, if you want to see me heat set, you know, one of the projects that I create with ink, just leave a comment down below. And if you like any of the products that I featured, either the ink or the transfer, click on the description box and go straight to my website and you can purchase it for yourself. I hope I've inspired you to create something. Have a great day or night, wherever you're at.